At just 18 years old, before LeBron James ever stepped onto an NBA court, before the championships, before the MVPs, before the GOAT debates, he was already carrying a label no teenager should ever have to carry. Not future star, not top prospect, but the chosen one. Those words weren't whispered. They weren't implied. They were printed boldly across the cover of Sports Illustrated. And from that moment on, LeBron James wasn't just playing basketball anymore. He was carrying expectations, history, and an entire city's hope on his shoulders. LeBron Raymond James grew up in Akron, Ohio, raised by a single mother, Gloria James, moving from apartment to apartment, sometimes unsure where they would sleep next. Basketball wasn't a hobby, it was an escape, a lifeline. By the time he reached St. Vincent, St. Mary High School, people weren't asking if he'd make the NBA. They were asking how great he would be. Sold-out high school games, national TV coverage, reporters following a teenager like he was already a superstar. And LeBron, he was still just a kid trying to finish homework. February 2002. Sports Illustrated releases a cover featuring a 17-year-old LeBron James. Across his chest, the chosen one. It was meant as praise, but it became a burden, because now LeBron wasn't allowed to be good. He had to be perfect. Every bad game, national headline. Every mistake, proof that he was overhyped. No social media filters, no mental health conversations, just pressure. Every single night. In 2003, LeBron James entered the NBA draft. First overall pick. Straight out of high school, no college buffer, no time to adjust. His first game, 25 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. But even that wasn't enough. People weren't impressed. They were relieved. Because the question wasn't, is he good? It was, is he already the best? And that's the difference. LeBron James didn't just enter the NBA at 18. He entered Team USA. In 2004, still a teenager, LeBron was selected for the United States Olympic team heading to Athens. No warm-up years, no slow introduction, straight into international basketball, representing an entire nation. He wasn't the leader yet. He wasn't the focal point, but the expectations followed him overseas, because even on the world stage, he was still the chosen one. The 2004 Olympics didn't go as planned. Team USA didn't win gold. They settled for bronze. Criticism followed. People questioned the young stars, questioned their chemistry, questioned their leadership. For LeBron, it was a humbling moment. The world reminded him talent alone was not enough. 4 years later, LeBron James returned, older, stronger, smarter. The 2008 Beijing Olympics introduced the world to the Redeem Team. This time, LeBron wasn't just participating, he was dominating. Defense, versatility, leadership. Team USA reclaimed gold. And LeBron James finally stood on top of the world, not as a kid, but as a man who had learned from failure. By 2012, LeBron James was no longer chasing validation. He was the standard, NBA champion, MVP, leader. At the London Olympics, LeBron played with confidence and control. Another gold medal, another statement. The kid once overwhelmed by expectations was now leading the world's best team with calm authority. 2 decades after being called the chosen one, LeBron James returned to the Olympics once more. Paris 2024. Now the veteran, the leader, the symbol. Not because of hype, but because of legacy. And once again, LeBron delivered another gold medal, from a teenager under pressure to an international legend. Cleveland didn't just want a star, They wanted redemption, decades of sports heartbreak, no championships, no heroes. LeBron became the face of an entire city's pain. If the Cavs lost, it was his fault. If they didn't win a title by year 3, he was a disappointment. He was judged not by other 18-year-olds, but by Michael Jordan's legacy, before he even turned 21. What people forget is this: LeBron never complained, never lashed out, never disappeared. He showed up every night, every season, while learning how to be a man, while becoming a father, while growing up under a microscope. The pressure didn't break him, it forged him. LeBron James didn't just survive being the chosen one, he redefined what it meant. He became a champion, a leader, a role model, not perfect, but durable, accountable, relentless. And maybe that's the real story. Not that he was chosen, but that he answered the call. Many players are talented, some are hyped, a few are great, but only one carried the weight of an entire generation from the age of 18 and didn't collapse. LeBron James wasn't just the chosen one, he was the one who endured, and that might be his greatest achievement of all.